Hello everyone, welcome back again to Liverpool Report today. We've got the latest updates on our beloved club Liverpool, but before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of Liverpool Report news. Let's get started. Dean Huijsen is ready to turn down interest from 3 Premier League clubs as Real Madrid move to sign the Bournemouth defender. The Spaniard is believed to have a £50 million release clause, which Los Blancos are ready to meet. Huijsen has only been on the Cherries' books for a year, having joined from Juventus last summer. But his impressive exploits have seen a number of clubs take note. Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool were all keen on the 20-year-old. Bayern Munich too have kept tabs on the centre-half, but Real have acted first in their desire to sign the Bournemouth ace. They've made it clear they're prepared to pay his release clause, which could result in a near £40 million profit for the South Coast outfit. Huijsen's priority would be a move to Los Blancos, reports Sky Sports. Any of the other interested parties will have to go above and beyond to show how keen they are to have him, but his mind may have already been made up. The Spanish giants previously showed an interest in Huijsen before he moved to Juventus, but they maintained a good relationship with his representatives. It is thought that as many as 5 Premier League sides have held talks with his agents, as well as clubs from La Liga and the Bundesliga. Huijsen previously said on interest in him, "Do a lot of teams want me? I don't know. Madrid is a big team, and every player wants to play as much as possible. Do I want to play for Real Madrid? I don't know. We'll see." A friend called me and said, "Go to Real Madrid." I laughed. What am I supposed to say? Another friend is also pushing Barcelona. Real already looks set to land Trent Alexander-Arnold this summer after his decision to leave Liverpool when his contract expires. Xabi Alonso is tipped to become the new manager at the Bernabeu following the departure of Carlo Ancelotti. Bournemouth have mounted a European charge this season and could post their best ever Premier League finish. It means several of their leading lights are being linked with the exit door. Milos Kerkez is the subject of interest from English clubs. Andoni Iraola is not necessarily concerned with potential exits, accepting it as part of the deal. He said, "We will focus on trying to improve the team and add new players if we can. And if some player leaves because someone comes with what the club considers to be a good offer, we have to be ready for those situations, but not with fear. It is something that all the clubs, especially the ones who are not at the highest level like the top teams, have to get used to." Liverpool's pursuit of Jeremiafrimpong appears to have hit a snag, with Bayer Leverkusen's managing director denying a deal is close. Frimpong has starred for Leverkusen since joining the German side from Celtic in January 2021. He played in 47 games as they completed the Bundesliga and DFB Pokal double last season as Invincibles, a German first. The defender has also been named in 3 successive Bundesliga Team of the Years, having earlier won a domestic treble with Celtic. The Dutchman has again been a key man under Xabi Alonso this season, though it has been a disappointing campaign. It appears the current Leverkusen squad may well be split up in the summer as Europe's top clubs swoop in for their stars. Even boss Alonso is departing, with the Spaniard set to be named the new manager of Real Madrid. Frimpong still has 3 years remaining on his contract, but the 24-year-old is also attracting interest. Liverpool are the current frontrunners to sign him, as boss Arneslot seeks to boost his defensive options amid the impending exit of Trent Alexander-Arnold. But a spanner has now been thrown into the works. Leverkusen chief Fernando Caro has hit out at the transfer rumours that are beginning to dog his team. He also insisted that the Bundesliga side are unaware of any impending transfer involving Frimpong. Jeremiafrimpong has a long contract with us, which also has an exit clause, but we are currently unaware of any transfer, Caro told Sport.de. The rumours surprised me a bit when I started in the football business 7 years ago. As I've gradually become more involved, there are always different interested parties. There are different parties. There are different relationships. It's actually quite difficult to figure out where the rumours come from, but I have to say, there are many that really surprise me. Leverkusen's unwillingness to sell Frimpong will come as an early blow to Liverpool's summer plans. Frimpong would provide competition for academy graduate Connor Bradley, who is expected to take Alexander-Arnold's place full-time. It has been claimed that Frimpong has agreed to move to Anfield, with the 24-year-old having a £29.5 million release clause in his contract. If a deal for the Dutchman comes to fruition, it would surprise former Manchester City star Micah Richards. It's a tough one because when another right-back comes in, it can help you by helping you raise your game. Or it can hinder you because you can lose your confidence a little bit, he told the Rest is Football podcast. Another right-back would help, but if Frimpong comes in, he's number one, which could be difficult for Bradley to deal with. I think Bradley is very good. He's good going forward, he's intelligent with his runs, and he can do the one-on-one defending as well. The only question mark is whether he could do it on a consistent basis. When he came into the team in place of Trent, the mindset of a sub is different to a starter. Liverpool's Darwin Nunez has been dealt a blow as the Court of Arbitration for Sport turned down his plea to overturn a ban from an on-pitch scuffle he was part of while playing for Uruguay. The 25-year-old now faces missing out on pivotal World Cup qualifiers for his nation next month, while there remains doubt over his long-term prospects at Anfield. Nunez found himself among 5 Uruguayans initially handed suspensions after they tangled with supporters following their Copa America semi-final loss to Reds teammate Luis Diaz's Colombia in July last year. Tottenham midfielder Rodrigo Bentancur was among that number and received a 4-game ban. The players, along with the Uruguay Football Association, contested the sanctions at CAS, insisting self-defense was at play as they tried to protect their families post-match at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium in the US, which saw Uruguay defeated 1-0. However, on Tuesday, CAS made it clear that their appeal had been rejected. This verdict leaves Nunez, who was caught on camera throwing a chair in the melee, to complete his original 5-game ban, having already missed 2 competitive internationals for his country in September, as per the Liverpool Echo. The panel found that in this case, the principle of self-defense does not apply, and that the conduct of the players constituted a voluntary, violent, and unjustified action, CAS noted. This sanction rules Nunez out of Uruguay's upcoming World Cup qualifying fixtures, both away to Paraguay and at home versus Venezuela, as well as the encounter with Peru come September. With just 4 matches left, Uruguay are well placed to secure a spot in next summer's World Cup in the US. They currently sit 3rd in the 10-team South American division, with the top 6 nations automatically advancing. Nunez has had a challenging season with Liverpool, netting a mere 7 goals in 45 appearances and making only 1 Premier League start since Boxing Day for the newly crowned champions. Liverpool turned down an offer from the Saudi Pro League for the striker in January, but they are prepared for renewed interest from the Middle East when the transfer window opens on the 1st of June.